Welcome back to Financial News You Can Use. My name's Neal Whittington. Again, I'm here with Mr. Robbie Sutton, owner of Carolina Green, and the topic of today's show is alternative energy for your home. Robbie, thanks again for joining us here in the studio.
Sure.
We're going to jump right back into the questions. And the next one is, are there any incentives such as grants from the government or energy companies that can help make these installations more affordable? And I think you touched on this a while ago, but are there any tax credits associated with these products?
Sure. On the residential side, we have a 30% federal tax credit.
Okay.
We have a 35% state tax credit. And depending on the technology, there's a limitation. But typically, we can get a 65% tax credit for photovoltaic,
Okay.
Solar thermal, and wind.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how long does the type of equipment we've been talking about, how long does it last, and is there like a lot of maintenance that goes on with it, or how's that handled?
Okay. On the thermal side, your average warranty is 5 years on the controller,
Okay.
6 year on the tank, and 10 year on the collectors.
Okay.
On the photovoltaic side, you have a 15-year warranty on your inverters and a 25-year warranty on your panels.
Okay.
So for the most part, we can get a full return before the warranty period.
Okay. Gotcha. Next question. Is it possible, or should people even try to get completely off the grid? And maybe for some folks out there that doesn't really understand what even that means, could you sort of preface that answer with what does off the grid mean?
Okay.
And then is it even possible, or should we shoot for that?
For most of our clients, we are grid tied, so we're currently using grid power.
Okay.
Okay. Some clients don't have grid power, so they have to pay extra fees to have the utility come out and bring power to, say, a cabin or a remote home.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the difference between the on-the-grid and off-grid.
I got you.
For customers who are currently on-grid, they're better off staying on-grid and supplementing their energy from the grid with solar.
Gotcha.
For customers who currently don't have power, or it's a very high fee, say $8,000 or $9,000 to bring power to a cabin, it may be very feasible to go off-grid.
Okay. Okay. So can you describe the benefits of doing an energy retrofit with solar?
Yeah, so an energy retrofit is kind of where we go through, maybe add insulation, caulking your attic spaces for air tightness, and by combining an energy retrofit with solar, we're able to increase the savings and reduce the solar PV or solar thermal system costs.
Okay.
Okay, so for every dollar spent in an energy retrofit, it's worth $3 spent on solar installation. So it's pretty important, if you can combine both of them. We've had very good success with people dropping their bills with that.
Okay, awesome. So two-part question here. What new products have come online recently? And then I'll hit the second part after this.
Okay. New products that we have recently are online monitoring.
Okay.
For solar thermal and for solar PV.
Very cool.
And so we can log on our website. Actually, if you check out our website, we have a live solar PV installation, and we have an image of a solar thermal installation that is monitored online. With that is a new inverter type, so it's a micro inverter on the solar electric side.
Okay.
So each panel gets its own inverter instead of having one string inverter.
Gotcha.
And the benefit is if you get shading, it won't reduce significantly the power loss for a little bit of shading. So that's pretty cool.
And hopefully the guys will get that website up. It's probably already been up on your screen there. Second part of the question, Robbie, what new technology should we be looking to come in the marketplace in the near term?
New technology that we're going to see is going to progress in smaller solar.
Right.
So I don't know if you've seen the new cell phones with a solar panel on the back.
Yes.
So you put it in your dashboard in your car while you're driving around. It just helps kind of keep your phone charged. That's pretty neat. We've got amorphous silicon solar electric panels, which are kind of roll-on panels, and that's a new technology that's being implemented a lot in commercial marketplace.
Okay.
And for the most part, I think the technology is going to stay pretty close to the same. It does take a while for these new products to get through new listing and new federal regulation.
Okay.
So I don't see any significant game changers, but some of the new products are pretty neat.
Okay. Yeah, they sound neat, especially the cell phone charger with batteries going dead all the time. What type of installations have you guys completed at Carolina Green?
Yep. So in our company, we've done solar PV.
Okay.
We've done ground mounts. We've done roof mounts. We are getting ready to do a tracker system, which is
Okay.
going to be pretty neat. It's going to follow the sun. On the solar thermal side, we've done residential solar thermal. We've done, or we're getting ready to do a large wind turbine out near the Wilmington, North Carolina airport on a farm,
Awesome.
which we received a grant for.
Okay.
And that was a really nice project.
Very cool.
So we've got some pretty neat installations. On our projects page on our website, it shows a lot of our installations.
Okay. You guys make sure and check that out. And then last question for you, and obviously add on any comments to this, that you feel like you've left out or that people should know out there. What makes your company different from other green companies?
Okay. We're a licensed general contractor.
Okay.
And so, and I've got my educational experience along with field experience.
Okay.
We employ roofers. We employ electricians and plumbers to work with us, and every subcontractor that comes into our job receives special training on his trade.
Okay.
So with Carolina Green Building, you're getting a quality installation.
Okay.
No roof leaks, no electrical or plumbing hazards.
Gotcha.
So it's a quality company.
Sounds like you have a team of professionals there in a lot of different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, thank you again for joining us today. Robbie, thank you again for joining us. Again, it's Robbie Sutton, Carolina Green. I believe his information has been put up on the screen. Again, my name's Neal Whittington. This is Financial News You Can Use. We're here every Friday at 10 a.m. live Eastern Time, and we will be right back after this with closing comments from Mr. Wayne Isaksen.